Hey guys, Daryl from Show TV here. Today I want to talk you through one of the coolest products in our hardware range. It's called the Great Bungee by BOA. Okay, it's an adjustable bungee cord that goes from 20 centimeters in length, like that there, and with the use of a cam lock fitting on the top there, look at this, you push the button and you can adjust the length of the cord right out to 182 centimeters. Okay, so how many times have you gone to use one of these old turkeys and it's the wrong length? You end up wrapping it around, they ping, they break, they've got steel hooks, they're quite dangerous, but most importantly you can never really find the right one to do the job. So those disappear, those are cash in the trash. With our Great Bungee, all you do is pop the hook on one side like so, and then you pull the cord through the hook like this, clip it on like so. Look at that, that's it, job done. And then you can pull the cord to adjust the tension. You pull the cord and push the little cam lock fit in there to take the tension off. And at each end, these hooks have got a gated clip. Okay, so unlike a normal bungee where they've just got a hook and you put it on, and if the load gets loose, or if you're not using the bungee, they can easily rattle and fall off. Because you've got that gated clip, the Great Bungee won't fall off either. So that's pretty cool. It's marine grade latex, super high quality unit, and I'm going to show you a few practical examples of using it now. Okay, just before we get into that though, if you've got any questions, please pop them in the comments box below and I'll do my best to answer them. And please let me know where you're watching from as well. We love to see where people are watching from all over the world through our videos here at Show TV. Right, so with the normal bungee cord, and let's say for argument's sake it's that long, 182 centimeters, if you're going to tie down this Corona cooler box here, you'd clip it on one side, you'd put it through the other side. Obviously it's too long, so then you end up wrapping the cord around to try and compensate for the length or what have you. All we do with the Great Bungee, of course, is you just feed the cord through the hook, and then probably about there will be right, clip that on, and look at that, job done. Now a lot of people ask me at this point, what do you do with this end here, because that end's sort of flopping around in the breeze. If this was on a trailer, of course, with perhaps a tarpaulin, the last thing you want is that loose bit ending up in a trailer wheel. So if you have a look here on the end, it actually has this really clever clip. Okay, so that's designed, I'll do it on this side so you can see, that just clips on to the bungee cord like that. Okay, so now that's not flopping around in the breeze. Obviously what I would do is clip it over this side, just so that's nice and tidy as well. Okay, so there you go. We've started with the most important bit, of course, which is the cooler box. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is this is for boaties. So if you're a boatie, you'd probably be familiar with this with a fender here. Okay, so for those who don't know, this is a fender, and this is designed to protect your boat against another boat, or perhaps a wharf or a jetty that you're tying off on. Now you end up, every boat's a different shape or size, and depending on whether the tide's in or not, you actually end up adjusting the length of your fender all the time. Okay, so you clip it on the side of the boat, and then you actually need to pull the fender up or down. Now the nice thing when you use the Great Bungee, as you can see, is it's very easy to adjust the height of your fender up or down. So they're actually really good fender hooks and ropes as well. And most boaties will know, normally if it's your boat, you're the one actually steering the boat, and someone else who's tying the fender on. And if they haven't spent much time boating and they've had 3 gin and tonics, this is certainly a lot easier to master than tying a knot. Okay, next thing I'll show you is, right, so we've got a gas bottle here on the front of the caravan. So these are just so good, our Great Bungee for caravans, for camping as well. We even hook it on a marquee when we go camping with a light on it, and you can just adjust the height of the light to suit the mood. So all over, you know, whether you're outdoors or indoors, they're just super useful. But in the case of this gas bottle, watch this. So wrap it around this side, clip it on nice and tight, and then on this side, of course, you'd be very lucky if you grabbed the bungee that was the perfect length. But it doesn't matter with the great bungee. All we do is we'll just feed that hook through to about where we think it's going to be. Wrap the bungee around like so. There we are, job done, nice and tight. And for that last little bit, as I said before, I just really think this is such a clever part. That just clips on there so it's not flopping around in the breeze as well. So that gas bottle's now nice and tight. Okay, next thing. Who's got a Ford Ranger ute? Quite a few people here in New Zealand and Australia. I think it is the best selling ute. And they've got 6 different anchor points in the tray of your truck there. So I actually leave these bungees just attached so they're there whenever I need them. And again, because of that gated clip, they're not flopping all around the tray. They actually just sit there. So if you've got something like this, 20 litre container of fuel, place that in the corner there. And again, instead of trying to find a bungee that's the right length, all we do is we just adjust the bungee down like so. And again, this is a good one just to see how that cam lock fitting works. See that? So you push it down, and then the moment you put tension on it, you can see it goes nice and tight. So we'll just adjust that in to probably about there, feed that in, clip it on, nice and tight, ready for the next job. And again, you just put that little end bit on, and that's done. So the cords, these are marine grade latex. The bungee itself is rated for 27 kilos of free hanging weight. And yeah, on to the next job. So roof racks. What we've got on the roof here is one of our Little Giant ladders. So if you're looking for a great ladder, this is actually another Show TV product, so we'll do a bit of a shout out for that. Little Giant ladders, they're made of aircraft grade aluminium. They're an adjustable articulating ladder, so go to our website if you're looking for a good ladder. But again, when I'm tying something on the roof like a ladder, typically what I'll do is diagonally go across it. So I've already put one across there, and then for the second one, we'll just feed the bungee through. Okay, and again, to get the right length, all we do is just feed the hook down the bungee like so. That cam lock grips, and watch this, click. There you go, job done. All right, and because you've got that gated clip, it means that it's not gonna fall off if it comes loose. Now again, I'll just put the little end on there, and that ladder's nice and tight now, it's not going anywhere. Pretty good. Right, we're nearly done now. By the way, if you do want one, click on the link, go to our website. We have some great specials at the moment, and I believe we've got multi-buy specials if you want 4 or more or 10 or more. Most of the time with bungee cords, you use them, sometimes you lose them. You lend them out to friends. If you lend these bungee cords out, folks, then I'm telling you, you'll probably never get them back. My brother-in-law John over in Hamilton's got a few of mine that I'm still waiting to be returned. So yeah, go to the website. If you've got any questions, ask. A couple more things I'm going to show you. So, right, this is our V8 touring car. So, Show TV Racing, we actually race this in the New Zealand Endurance Series. So you'll see us this year racing it. 600 horsepower car. But what we do when we go racing, folks, we have to refuel the car during the pit stop. And we put 120 litres of race fuel in it. And obviously you don't want a fire, and you need fire extinguishers and all of that stuff. So I always have these fire extinguishers here on a trolley, so they're nice and quick and easy to get to if required. And we use a great bungee to attach these. So what I'll do first is just get the camera right in here. If you want to take the tension off, folks, pull the cord like that, and then you can just see that cam lock fitting just comes out like so. But as you can see, these fire extinguishers, of course, are really heavy. Okay, so you want them on nice and tight. Now, if I was trying to do this with a normal bungee cord, say like this, that was that long, you'd wrap the cord around like so, and obviously, as you can see, it's not the right size. So maybe what you'd end up doing is wrapping it around over and over again, but with your great bungee, look at this. All you do is just feed the cord through the fitting there, and then I normally just give it a bit of a tight pull, and then as you can see, look at that, nice and tight. Clip that back bit on with that little clip, and now we're ready for the next job. So Nice and safe, folks. They hold 27 kilos of free hanging weight, and the cord is marine grade latex. Now, one last thing to show you in here, which is not great bungee related, but another one of our products. So if you have a look, our V8 touring car is sponsored by Euroblade. Okay, this is our carbon infrared heater brand. And these heaters are just awesome. They're indoor and outdoor heaters. They're weatherproof, and I've actually fitted mine to a piece of wood here with a couple of hooks. Now the reason I've done that is so I can actually hang it up on the rafters in our garage here, and depending on where I'm working in the garage or whether we're working under the hood of the car, we can actually hang it up over those winter months when we're out here and you're nice and toasty and warm. Anyway, if you have any questions, pop them in the comments box below. If you've already got our great bungees and you've got some comments or some feedback that you want to share with everyone else on what you use them for, please pop that one in as well. But most importantly, click on the link below, grab yourself 1, 2, 3, 4 or more. We've got some great multi-buy specials. It's such an awesome product. And you know, everything, as a co-founder of Show TV, one of the things that we really stand for is everything we sell we use. And this is certainly something that I use, and it's the very best quality bungee I've ever seen, and it's certainly the most versatile. So this one gets a big tick. Click on the link below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.